Oh, friends, you've caught me on the run, as I'm sure you are as well. I know life is busy, but I don't think you want to miss today's episode. I just finished 4 laps around the park here, and oh man, I've been inspired. Been doing this since June 3rd, since I left Phoenix. Success mentor Darren Hardy put out the challenge, do at least a mile a day. And that consistency has built so much strength, so much encouragement, so much beauty, power, and renewed grit, clear mind. That's what running does. Whew, grateful for it. I have an announcement before we dive into today's episode, and that is that this is one of the final. We have 5 more to go, including today. Today is 95. With that said, my apologies, today is 96. 4 more, including this one to go. Episode 100, I'm gonna take a hiatus and invest my energy, creativity, new direction. I'm so grateful you've joined me. You're not gonna wanna miss these episodes, friends. I've saved the best for last, and you investing your time into watching these videos is gonna be well worth it. So I wanna encourage you, hang around, share, spread the word. These episodes are gonna be challenging, be invigorating, equipping, and liberating. Who's for some liberty? Come on, give me some shouts. Woo! Time for liberty. Today's episode, as heart's still pumping, growing into maturity, the intentional choice. There is this misnomer in our time that age and maturity are synonymous, or experience and maturity. That is so false, so misguided, and has resulted in a lot of the confusion and frustration. I specifically want to speak to you who are becoming men, teenager boys, adult men. Our culture has painted us as pansies, as disengaged, and as clowns. Homer Simpson, classic act example. This infuriates me, because that is not what men were created to be. Men were created to be warriors, to be engaged, to be resilient, to be of endurance, fighting through their families. That is one of the most misguided images of a man. And it has infiltrated our society to the point that most men fall right into it. Because what we see is what we act on. We mimic what we see. So I encourage you, so a side note, be careful what kind of example you're watching and what you're putting in as masculinity and manhood. Because maturity is an essential component of true masculine manhood. Maturity has to do with accepting responsibility and fighting the good fight, persisting even when the odds are great. Opposition is fierce, no matter the cost, to do what is right. Not what is good, but what is right and best. Friends, this is big. And if you think maturity is equated to age, listen to the leadership expert of the world at this time, John Maxwell. Sought after for his leadership skills, his life example of over 6 decades. This is a man that knows what he's talking about. He said, maturity does not always accompany age. Age often comes alone. Read that again. Maturity does not always accompany age. Age often comes alone. This is an intentional choice, friends. This isn't just something that happens. You have to choose maturity. I'm calling all men. It's time to wake up and rise up. I'm not holding back. I'm in some final episodes for this season of life, and I love you enough to say the hard truths. You've got to choose this for your family and your legacy. There's too much at stake to be a little boy in an adult body. And if you don't have men to look up to set an example and mentor you, seek them out. You will find what you expect. It's a choice. You are not a victim, and you can change the trajectory of your family, generations, and leave a legacy of no regret. That is what's at stake here, friends. I close with the words of the author of Hebrews. He said, "But solid food is for the mature, who by constant use have trained their senses to discern between good and evil." Did you catch that? By constant use have trained their senses. Maturity takes practice. Maturity takes an intentional investment. And it starts by being fathered by God. You can't accept responsibility, the weight of it, apart from a source. You weren't created to be your own source. You were created for the Father. May you get low, humble yourself, accept responsibility first to Him, and then on this plane He'll father you through the dynamics of your family, friendships, relationships all around you. Choose maturity, friends. Legacy and generations are at stake. Peace be with you as you pursue the hard path. Like John Maxwell said, anything worthwhile is uphill.